right. And Mr. Langlois, you said there's an issue with the name. What is the issue with the name?
Your Honor, she has an AKA, I believe, and it's showing up sometimes as Allison Elliott is her correct name, but sometimes in the system it's coming up under Leticia Dawn Vasquez, which I believe is her AKA. So I don't know if that should be added as well to the name line of the paperwork.
Yes. Proceeding with sentencing.
Yes, one thing we'd like to address is that with the TAP evaluation, would that be performed after she's released from jail?
No, I will do a TAP evaluation during this hearing.
When?
I'm going to do a TAP evaluation right now.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge just asked that you follow a plea agreement. The reason she wanted a TAP evaluation immediately is that she has a son that she can visit either Friday or next Monday, and she's in a CPS program to make sure, to allow her to get back custody with her child.
All right. Miss Elliott, why were you in this person's home?
Why was I in her home?
Yes.
I wasn't in her home, ma'am. She had given me permission to use the vehicle.
Nope. I've read the police report, and the police report says that the victim came home, didn't think anything of it, but her cat was staring at something and it was you. And then what it says is you leave because you said, oh, your son gave me permission to live here or to come over. And the victim says, no, she lives right across the street from me. So she told you to leave. You leave, and then she goes outside and she notices that her truck is gone. So let's start back over. How long have you been using drugs?
I was clean I got clean in 2019, and then I relapsed in December of last year.
And what were you using?
I was taking Xanax.
And what else?
That's it.
How old are your children?
They're 7 and 2.
All right. And where were your children during this relapsing?
At home.
With you?
With my mother-in-law, yes, ma'am.
So why were your children with your mother-in-law and not you?
Well, I was living there. We were living together, ma'am.
Who's your CPS attorney?
I have all my stuff. It's Michelle. I have all my stuff written in my Bible.
No, I'm just asking questions. Who's
Okay.
your CPS attorney?
I don't know her name. Like, it's written in my Bible. I'm just in the beginning of my CPS case.
Okay. Who's your CPS worker?
Olivia.
Olivia what?
Olivia, it's a weird Hispanic last name with a V.
Right.
I have all my information in my Bible.
How long has your CPS case been going on?
Since I've been arrested.
And how long has that been?
Since December of last year.
Ms. Thorne, I know you practice CPS, as have I. Is there still an open CPS case? Since
I was not able to confirm that, but based on what my client tells me, she does have an open case, and she also has a service plan. So part of that service plan is parenting classes, and I know that part of this plea bargain called for parenting classes. I would ask that either she does parenting classes through probation or through the service plan with CPS.
Okay, I'm just finding it hard to believe that her CPS case is still open from 2020 and we're in 2021. But maybe it happened.
That I don't know, but she would normally, you're right, normally there would have been some sort of a hearing by now as to at least a 6-month or something going on.
Yeah, I had my adversary hearing. I have 18 months to do what they're asking me to do to get my son back.
When was your adversarial hearing?
It was in February, ma'am.
Okay.
It was in February.
All right. Have you ever been employed?
Yes, ma'am. I worked for Gerling Home Health Care
When was the last time you were employed?
last year.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. $1,000 fine, that'll be probated. Sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years. All right, we can go off the record. Miss Elliott, I wish you best of luck. I will tell you this, Miss Thorne has done plenty of CPS cases. I've done plenty of CPS cases. In order to be successful, communication is key. You should be able to name your CPS attorney by heart and have their phone number by heart. Your caseworker, you should know their name by heart and you should be able to recite their phone number by heart.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
very serious. They have deadlines on that side. Children don't get to choose who their parents are. So treat your children like the precious jewels that they are. And if you're not going to do what needs to be done as a parent in their life, then maybe you need to keep it moving because they're depending on you. And what I can tell you is CPS cases, every time a parent has a visit, and they won't let you have a visit if you're not clean, they'll tell the children that there's a visit coming up. And when you don't show, that breaks the child's heart each time you don't show. Then it gets to the point where they don't trust their mom and they're just like, yeah, she's never going to show. So show up and
Yes,
get
ma'am.
clean. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you couldn't do it, I wouldn't have placed you on probation.
Thank you, Your Honor, for believing in me.
You're welcome. I'm going to send you to breakout room number 2. Are you the same Allison Dawn Elliott, AKA Letitia Dawn Vasquez, who was placed on community supervision in 2021 CR 5900 for the offense of theft, 2,500 to 30,000 vehicle on September 2nd, 2021 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Your Honor, the defendant violated condition number 5 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Allison Dawn Elliott, AKA Letitia Dawn Vasquez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of September, October, November, December 2022, and January 2023 in violation of condition number 5. The state waives the remainder of the allegation.
All right. And that's violation of condition number 1. I'm sorry, which number?
Number 5.
Number 5.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And you said September, October, November, December, and January?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
I'm sorry?
True.
Miss Elliott, AKA Vasquez, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there an agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
The defendant served 9 months in the state jail facility.
Is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, has she done anything while she's been on probation?
No.
Your Honor, she has not completed the parenting class, the deaf class. UA hotline, nor she absconded, so we could not give her the referral for the outpatient treatment.
All right, and did she pay restitution?
No, Your Honor, there has been no payments made on the account.
All right, the court is going to revoke. There's to be $500 restitution to Elizabeth. There's $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. Court's going to sentence you to 18 months in a state jail facility, and the court will give you credit for any time served. Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? All right. You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on probation. Do you understand? Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. You're gonna have to start doing better. If you have a drug or alcohol problem, there are places at the prison system that can help you. But you cannot come to court and have done nothing and then ask for what you were asking for. No, what you should have done is said something, we're off the record. What you should have done is said something to your probation by picking up the phone and calling them and reporting. You did absolutely nothing on probation. Good luck to you.
Your Honor, may I approach? Elliot?
Yes.